It's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the Peterbilt 377, and we're hauling some pipes.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today it's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the Peterbilt 377. It actually had 48 votes this week, which is pretty damn good, I think. And then next in line we had the Iveco Tracker, which was that push truck kind of thing. And then after that it was the Scania GP&R. That was actually quite a good truck. I thought that was really good, and I thought that that was going to be really close. I thought it was going to get a lot more votes than what it did. And then last but not least, we had the Fiat 210 FNM, an old school Fiat truck, which had 23 votes. Now, today, this week, Peterbilt, the Peterbilt 377. What a truck, eh? I had a feeling this one was going to win. I really did. Now, today we are going from Bakersfield all the way up to Santa Cruz, and hauling some of those pipes. So there we go. Now, how heavy are these pipes, I hear you ask? Well, they're 23 tons. Now, this is a mod from CyrusTheVirus, and I'm going to put a link in the description. I'm going to see if I can find the proper link that's meant to be in there, because I know CyrusTheVirus likes to keep the, you know, the proper links, and I respect that, and I'm going to try to see if I can find it. I briefly did have a look and I couldn't find his direct link, but I'll see what I can find, and I'll try to put it in there. But I'm sure that if I don't put it in there, Cyrus will definitely come in and tell me all about it. Alright, well, let's get this rigger rolling, shall we? Okay. Oh, there we go. Is that... Oh, yeah. Must be... There we go. Must be my main volume there that was wrong. Now, here we go. Just out of Plaster & Sons here. And change that over. And we can now get out of here. Plaster & Sons. I really like picking up stuff from Plaster & Sons. That's nice and easy to get in and out of. Now, this truck was a very popular truck this week. So if you haven't checked it out, I'll put in the description the link to the mod review so you can have a look. But definitely worth a look, really was. Bakersfield, busy as ever, as always. Just gotta wait for this traffic. Oh, look, it's just... This is what I hate about... This is something they've never been able to really fix. A glitch where the traffic just continually keeps coming and coming and coming, and there's nothing you can do. There's another one of those trailers from CyrusTheVirus. Oh, there we go. There's a break. And there's cars coming that way. Well, you know what? They can wait. There we go. No, I'm not stopping for you, coppers. You can stop for me. Alright, well, this week, it's not really been that busy, has it, for news? I've been having a look at the blog and for, you know, SCS's blog, but not really a great deal of information. So, this week, we're going to briefly touch the, you know, the information, and then after that we'll just talk general stuff, I guess. So there's that, another one of those trailers. They're everywhere. They look pretty damn good. So this week SCS was talking about the Italia DLC, so Italy DLC, that's, you know, meant to be coming by the end of the year. Who knows if it actually will be here by the end of the year, but it's meant to be. And they were talking about the new companies, so the industries, the, you know, jobs that you'll be doing in the actual game. So briefly, they mentioned a couple of companies, and they're real life companies that are actually in the game. I thought that was really cool. I'm hoping that they can do that within American Truck Simulator as well. But they have one, so the new companies add new cargoes, etc. So they were talking in particular, the one that I thought was quite interesting was the Carrara marble quarries have now been put, have been put in this in that DLC, and you'll be able to grab some marble and take it all over the place. So the marble that they mine there is generally used for statues, inside buildings, houses, you know, stuff like that. Oh, geez, those brakes are hard. I didn't expect those brakes to pull up so quick. Never mind. And listen to the sound of the truck. I reckon it's awesome. So yeah, there's the quarry that's going to be in game, and it's meant to be a decent size as well, which is going to be pretty. Yeah, there's those brakes again. Get this truck rolling and the bloody brakes, jam the brakes on and she just locks right up. Now, one of the things that's going to be in and around that actual quarry is going to be lots of bendy roads and dust and dirt and gravel. So it's going to make it interesting as to how the truck will behave. And of course, it's going to bring in some new prefabs and some new, you know, different road types, etc., which is going to be very, very good. Now, that'll allow map makers to, you know, be able to add extra little bits into their maps and, you know, make it all better. So, now another thing that they're going to, another industry that they're going to be putting in there as well is the steel plant in Taranto, I believe it is called. I'm probably saying that wrong, but sorry about that. I'll wind that down. We are going a bit fast. And it is meant to be the largest steelworks in Europe. So that in itself is going to be quite interesting. Now, SCS are indicating that it will be an industry that you will want to see and you will remember, because it is, they've made it very, very, very large. So I'm wondering if you're going to have multiple pickup points for your industry, for that industry, or for that location, or is it just going to be sort of, you know, one side, you know, two sides and that's it? I'm hoping it's going to be a few different points, so you get to see, you know, inside the actual area. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Way station bypass service. Please pull in for your vehicle inspection. Alright, if I have to. So that's going to make it, you know, interesting. I think the more realism that they put in the actual game, the better that it is. And it makes it more interesting for driving around, I think. As we wind it down here, coming into the servo, oh, not servo, the weigh station. Get that load weighed up. I haven't had any illegal loads yet. Wondering if we're going to get some illegal loads eventually. Oh, it's all good. Thank you for your cooperation. I see. I always get pulled into this this station, if you've noticed. Thank you for your cooperation. And on your bike, son. Now, what other things have I been doing? Well, mostly I've been working, guys, as many of you know. And I did release a video last night. If you haven't seen it, it is of me driving the truck that I drive at work. And just, you know, generally doing what I do. I didn't show you everything that I do because there is a few things which I really don't think my boss would want you to see. But just me driving around, you know, is quite, you know, that's enough for now. And, you know, I'm showing you some of the places. Now, I did actually get somebody mention to me that I did make a mistake. I do apologize. I did. One of the places, the place that I was parked at that servo, the service station, was actually called Plainland. It was not Gatton. It's just outside of Gatton. So I just thought I'd just briefly apologize for that. You know, things happen. So, yeah. I kind of thought I'd call it Gatton because more people would know where Gatton is rather than Plainland, so... But I suppose if I said, oh, I'm in Plainland just outside of Gatton, probably that would have worked better, I guess. I don't know, at the time it sounded good just me saying, oh yeah, Gatton. It's all good. But if you haven't seen that video, guys, make sure you check it out. Just driving around certain areas, you know, that I go through. I would love to do more of those videos, but the problem is that I go to the same destination every single night. So, you know, it's going to be pretty boring seeing the same sort of, you know, destinations. But, I'll see what other videos I can do. I'll have a think about it and see if there's anything else I can do to show you more of what I do. So, and again, guys, if you haven't seen that video, then you know, tune in for that. Check it out and make sure you have a look at it. What else? Let's see. This weekend, guys. Well, sorry, last weekend I spent some time with some people, just generally having a chat. Now, I'm doing that on Saturdays. I was doing that on a Saturday. The people that are actually GameWist subscribers, I'm going to be sitting in and having a chat with them. So if you are a GameWist subscriber and you would like to hang out with me, we will be doing that on Saturday, Australian Eastern Standard Times. Generally around the 6:30 sort of mark, you know, more towards 6:30, around that time, you know, and then we'll, you know, have a chat for an hour or two, and maybe we can play a game if you want, or, you know, something like that. So, if you are a GameWist subscriber, or you're thinking of becoming a GameWist subscriber, then in the video description, if you're thinking of becoming a GameWist subscriber, in the video description is a link to GameWist, and you can be a GameWist subscriber for as little as $5 a month. So it's like buying me a coffee, guys, basically. So I drink a lot of coffee, so so it's like buying me a coffee. When I'm on the road so late at night, it's like you know, because I'm up till about 3 o'clock in the morning driving, that coffee kicks in and it definitely gives me that extra boost that I need. Now, also this weekend, guys, I will be doing another live stream for the 8.6. So we've got it up to the point now where it's all feathered and all sanded back and primed. Ready to go for painting, and we'll be doing a video. I'll be doing a video on after we've mastered it all up and you know, got it all done, and we will be painting it. But I think first of all we just have to I got a feeling it's going to be on the Sunday First of all, we just have to sand back the areas that, you know, that we've actually primed up. So, and then after that, we'll be able to, you know, spray it. So I want to capture the spraying of the, you know, engine bay as one of the sort of milestones. So we definitely want to see that as it's being done, which would be pretty cool. So at a guess, I'm going to say that the stream will be on Sunday, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Not sure on what exact time, guys. So you just have to, you know, fly by the seat of your pants, or just keep an ear open, sort of thing. If you know, I'm going to say it's going to be around about the 10, 11 o'clock mark, Australian Eastern Standard Time. But again, you just have to keep your ear open for that one. I've been busy working on that, sanding the bonnet. Now, because somebody painted the bonnet black in enamel, sorry, in 2-pack, it is quite hard to sand back. So I've been spending a lot of time doing that. So damn, I just touched those brakes. So I've only got from last weekend me sitting there sanding all that time, I only got about a third of the bonnet done. So that was interesting. I'll be getting in there again this weekend and giving it a good old whack. Maybe I can get it close to done. Found a big chunk of bog in the bonnet too, so that's a bit concerning. Gonna see if we can dig that out and then pull the dent out and then put a thin slather of filler in there. Now we need to take a photo, don't we? Let's jump out and have a look at some photos. Take a photo. Photo for the thumbnail. Oh, that actually didn't look too bad, did it? There you go. Spin that round a bit. It's not too bad either. Yeah, some of these shots you get, they work really well for thumbnails. There we go. Choose one of those for a thumbnail and see how we go. Right, 55 through here. Get that up into high. I love these windy sections. You know, the windy roads where they're actually nice, smooth, free-flowing windy roads. Did I put... Oh, yeah, I did have my lights on, didn't I? There we go. I like the switches. See the switches? The switches moved for the actual lights. That's really good. Back onto the highway. I'm hoping that New Mexico comes out soon, because they have been on that closed beta now for some time, and I'm really hoping that the open beta does come out soon. And then once the open beta comes out, you know, it's generally around about the month or so mark. Give or take some time. Oh look, there's our destination already. Oh, I hate this section of the road here. This is just dangerous. Really, I hate it with a passion. So you've got to take up some of that road there, so you don't crash into the barrier. Oh look, it's some pipes for that building there by the looks of it. And where are we going to park it? Just over there. We should be able to do that. Oh, there's another load that's CyrusTheVirus's trailer. Now that is going to be, we're probably going to have to wiggle this a bit, so wiggle it over. So I don't think I'm going to be able to hook that in properly. What's over that side? We got clear that side. We got anything there? No. Actually, we might do. Might be able to get that in. I'll just jackknife that in there now. That should actually get in there. There we go. Easy. Easy done. Very good. Well, there we go, guys. I'm getting better and better at this, aren't I? Oh, dear. Well, there we go, guys. That is today's weekly drive. And this is the Peterbilt 377. A very nice looking truck. Old school. I think the one thing that was letting it down, sorry, I was deep in thought then, trying to think about something. The one thing that was letting it down was the ability for customization. But I'm sure that in the future, and a lot of people did actually mention that in the comments, that the only thing that let this truck down was the ability to be able to customize it to the way that they like the truck. You know, and customization is one of those things that you do to your truck to make it your own. It's a statement of your own self. So that's why, you know, being able to customize a truck is very important in you know, with mods anyway. So because you can do it in real life, so why can't you do it in game? So but apart from that, look, she drives well. The brakes are a tad touchy, but you could easily compensate that by modifying it in the options. So it's not a major thing. But other than that, look, it really is a very nice truck, guys. Links to all the mods that I've used today are in the description, so if you'd like to have a look at those, please do so. We will be doing some more mod reviews this week, guys, so make sure you tune in for those. I'm not going to tell you exactly what we're going to be having a look at, but there will be some pretty good mods for you to check out. Now, let's see, well, I think that was pretty much it. Everything that I had to cover this week I pretty much covered. So Alright guys, look, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.